blue line. Shoot! Score! All right, so we got a quick shout out. We're getting in early here. The Strap-ins are reaching out saying hi. Wonder if we could get a shout out to the family and friends who are cheering from Wisconsin, Minnesota, New York, and Southern Florida tonight. Here's your shout out. Booyah! Thanks for joining us. Jake, we had a bit of a technical issue early on. We won't talk about that much. Tell me a little bit about what's going on with these teams and the coaches.
Absolutely. Teams both running at full strength, no injuries. Going to be both starting goaltenders, the usual number one guys. We got Rippy and Stranky facing off between the pipes. Both teams came out a little bit easier opponents to start, kind of easing into the season. This is going to be the first tough matchup for both squads. Both are ready to get after it. Already physical play at center ice.
Ben Parent with it now. He'll try to drop this one deep into the zone. This Old Abe squad, I tell you, they've got some real big names on their team out there. You're going to want to watch the captains on the squad out there, and we'll go through those in just a quick second here. It's the Abes try to get it up and out of the zone. Still hemmed in here. Hudson looking to cycle off two forward, actually a D-man and a forward here.
Yeah, good change by the Hudson program. Deep in their zone, managed to pump those guys right in, just shut off the neutral zone trance.
Trailer, tries to hit Kokendorfer there, can't quite get to him. Here goes number 19, this is Joe Kelly. Word on the street is he's a D1 commit. He's a wheel out there. Kelly's a guy you're gonna wanna watch all night long. 2 shots on goal quickly here by this line. A little bit of gamesmanship early on. Big old hit along the near board here. That was number 22. That's Bryce Hamburg, gets a bit of a shot there. Wow, that's a how do you do. Welcome to the game over there.
That's the captain, Platter in purple, 21. Big rig, just not taking a break as he sees that puck along the boards, puts the wood on and sets a tone early. It's going to be a physical one tonight, I'll tell you what, Ken.
My goodness, this Old Abe's team, it's going to be a tester tonight. This is one of those I always talk about. It started on the calendar. Interesting little matchup to start, though. You get that, get kind of a third line start out there. The Cannonball and his crew, the Carson, Strap-on, and others out there. And then here comes the heat. You're going to see the Danielson line out there. They'll cycle Hunter Danielson off now. Easton Schultz back in his own end to grab this puck. Sends it up to Mearsy. Mearsy kicks it in front.
Yeah, an interesting move, I agree. Went with a little bit of a deeper rotation to start the game for the Raiders. But this is the tone you got to set. These Old Abes are fired up down here as hits are being laid across the ice. You bring out that Cannonball line, get those first liners a good rest. I think this is going to be a good one.
I love it. I love it. Well, both teams going at it out there. I'll tell you what, there's no love lost. You just saw a big hit on that far side by Mr. Sam Ross. And I'll tell you, I don't know if you brought a seatbelt or not, but we're going to have to buckle up tonight. It is going to be a doozy. You can just feel it.
I'm lucky I'm up here, honestly. I think I'd be clapping along those boards every time the bodies get laid.
Well, it's super fun right beneath us. If you can't hear them, it's literally right beneath Jake's mic. It is the entire bench of the Old Abes down there. They've got that deep purple on tonight and kind of their away jerseys. Old Abes love that's kind of a cool story, and I looked it up years ago. It's about an eagle and some old Civil War stuff, I think, if I remember right. I'm going to have to dig into the history books between periods and
hey, you know more than I do already, Ken.
Old Abes will control this one at least momentarily, then they give it up. That was Maurer trying to get one going. Dietz cycles it down to him. Maurer in the corner gets blown up. 2 guys coming after him. Maurer comes away. Puck gets squirted on down. It'll go to the right of Ripper for an icing, the first one of the day.
Hey, you made a good mention about that Joe Kelly, D1 alleged commit. Yep. He's one of their top 3 scorers, and I'll tell you what, it's C's across the board, 1, 2, 3 for the leading scorers for the Aves this season. Kelly, Keeson, and Platter. You see leadership show up everywhere on the ice and on the stat sheet.
Love it. Roll through their numbers, would you? Just so if you're watching at home, you can watch for certain jerseys out there.
Of course, in purple, it's going to be 19 for Kelly as a delayed draw's coming up. Kelly 19, Keeson 13, and Platter in 21. If you're having trouble, just look for the C's. They'll usually be around the puck tonight.
Love it. It's a good call out. Yeah, the old Abe's coach apparently, and maybe you caught this, but he took a fall this last week, broke a rib or two, I think.
Oh, goodness.
So at least that's what I was hearing from my media buddy in the other booth. So he is kind of coaching near the bench, but always interesting when the head coach isn't all the way on the bench. Hamburg with it now. Sees a bouncing puck just get over the stick. Hamburg does a nice job to bat that one back on in. Cokes gives chase. Nice hustle there. They got a nice forecheck going as they kept them in for a second, but you look at the Abes and their breakout. It's different than what we've seen coming into this game. It's very complete, very, very good. Woo! Hunter with a nice shot. Smokes one coming in. Hunter gets dropped in front of the net. Gonna let things play. Mearsy covering back at the blue line. Gotta watch out here. Tried to hit the pass, tapped it in, so no icing on that one. Floated a man out front for a second there. Brody Dietz did a nice job picking up his guy. He takes a cross check, no call there. Boy, if the refs don't start getting a little bit into this game, it might get a bit ugly.
Yeah, there were some quick whistles, a lot of shutting down of the extracurricular action on a Tuesday night against Rice Lake.
Right.
I agree with that point, Ken. This one could get a little bit too extra physical if we're not careful. It's only the first, and we've seen plenty more checks than shots on goal.
Yeah, I'm all about a good clean hit, but I've seen a couple. I'm not
starting to dance the line, but
yeah,
maybe taking that superior strategy. Memorial knows with the talent that they have, the speed they can play with, maybe banging bodies a little bit. That's what it'll take to get that extra edge over the Hudson squad.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. So just a couple minutes in here. Shots on goal right now. They're calling 1 for Hudson, 2 for the Old Abes. I would agree with that. They'll clear this one along the near side. The cannonball looking for it. Didn't make it to him. Got caught up on a seam or something over there. Tough to see. Again, Jillick, he was in the booth this week for an interview. Fun to have him in there. He actually apparently heard about his nickname, so word's getting out, which is great. Also out there right now, Reese Richardson in the action. Big pass right in front of his man. Icing is the call.
Well, you mentioned that rib injury for head coach of the Old Abes, Mike Collins. I mean, doing my research before this one, I had an inkling, but I had to confirm. This matchup features 9, if not 10, of the last 10 Big Rivers Conference champions between Hudson and Eau Claire Memorial. The only one I can't confirm is one I had no data on. It's going to be hectic tonight.
Isn't that crazy?
This one could set the tone for the rest of the conference this season.
Out front! Goal! Goal, goal, goal! Hudson draws first blood! Was that Mearsy on the back door there?
I believe it was. They're giving him a lot more props.
Wow.
Everybody's spreading the love, but they're going to get 13 on that instead. That's Harrison Ross.
Harry Ross got that one?
Little Ross with the back door tuck, left it right out front. They got it from 9. The solid dish from his older brother. Ross connection.
Gotta be kidding me. Yep, you're right. Good call on the ice. Good call by my partner in crime up here. So a Ross connection. Boom! That's at 12:32.
Tell you what, you in the driveway a few days of the week. I'm sure they were just working that one all week.
Yeah, like you and Cole, you're feeding him all the time. He's like, boom, boom, boom. Here we go.
Hey,
you gotta always feed the little brother, right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with an assist.
I love it. Well, hats off. That's a big goal. I always think first blood. It can set the tone a little bit. This Eau Claire team came out raging right now. We'll see how they respond. Down by 1.
That'll be Sam Ross's at least 3rd goal of the season. That moves him up to 3rd place on the scoring sheet for the Hudson Raiders.
Very
Not
nice.
a lot of data on Harrison Ross making contributions elsewhere, but you love to see the young blood get a little bit of credit.
Yeah, old Harry, he's a wheel out there. It's been fun to watch him play. It's great having brothers on the squad, and even better seeing them tee up. Here we go, 2-on-1 shot. Oh man, a rebound popped out. Hamburg trying to be there at the right time, and a nice job by the goaltender. Another shot. Hunter's drugged down in front. No call, no whistle, no blood, no nothing. They let him play. This is gonna be a wild ride tonight.
We're in for a bit of a Donnybrook, partner?
Right? Digging for it there, just in front of the old Pita Pit sign. They'll bring it up that near board. Nice job by number 6, Reese Richardson. Couldn't quite get it out. They'll keep it in. They'll change a couple. Shot, bunch of traffic in front. Hunter drops that one out to that far side. I'll tell you, they're in need of a change right now. This Hudson line's a little gassed. Looks like they're going to take 2 behind the play. Hunter and number 3,
Looks like
Lindsay.
They got 3 Luke Lindsay. Hunter finishing his check out there, and Lindsay put him in a bit of a chokehold with that stick.
Hunter got called.
Hunter got called. Hey, there's that tone set by the team in stripes tonight. I think they're going to be cutting off anything as soon as that puck leaves the action. Nothing behind.
Interesting. Yep. Good take. So they'll skate 5-a-side out there. Those 2 young men will take a breather in the sin bin. I do not like Hunter in the sin bin. He is definitely one of our top dogs out there.
Absolutely. Plays such a vital role on both on special teams as well as being one of the top 2 line forwards.
Absolutely. Dropped on up, just passed out of the reach of the cannonball out there. Nice hustle there by Richardson. Boy, this line, I love what they're doing out there. Old Abe's off to the races. Number 2-3 coming on in.
Big hit, Gibby.
Blown up by Giblin.
Hey, Coach Aaron Richter made the point before the game. We got to defend both our offensive and defensive blue lines. Got a penalty coming up as well on the Old Abe's. Going to get one of the captains there. That's 13, Keeson. Got him on a hold behind the play, but what a hit by Giblin, not letting any free entry come into that defensive zone.
Man, he built the wall quick and said, boop, sit down. Great job at the blue. So a power play coming up for Hudson. I didn't see the hold on that one, but
like I said, must have been just preventing that back check or something along the line.
You're probably right. One cleanly out to the point. Giblin out there. He's got Ross. They play catch. Giblin high slot over to Dietz. Dietz takes a peek. Giblin ready to rock that slapper, but couldn't get her done. Kind of off on the pass there. Giblin back to Ross. Ross walks in over the circle, looks for the give and go. Back out front. Ross had a great opportunity. Loved how they set that one up. A huge hit by Giblin. This one will go all the way down. One of their big dogs out there, Joe Kelly, will be on the forecheck.
Hey, the big dog himself, 2 in white. He's been leading the Raiders, 8 assists on the season thus far.
Giblin, just a beast out there.
Definition of a 2-way defenseman. Knows when to play the puck and when to get back.
Absolutely. Ross takes a lap around the net here. Takes a quick look, goes down low.
Goaltender's lost his stick for the Aves.
He's got it back now. They get knocked off the puck there. Try to send it across. Trying to hit Dietz on that backside there. Brody sees that one go over to the younger Ross. That's Harry Ross back out to the point. Cross ice to his brother, Sam Ross. Ross to Ross via Giblin. Abe's getting a little bit of pressure on him now and give up, the Hudson squad gives up the puck. The Abes will ice it down. They'll change all 4 behind the play. 41 seconds to go in the power play for Hudson.
A lot of early time for the younger Ross brother, playing exclusively almost with his older brother. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, it worked out early, see if they can keep the offense going.
Always fun early on, seeing how the lines are mixed up and what happens. This one's, they try to clear it out. Baker does a nice job. Oh, flipped into Maurer, jumps his stick. Maurer back out to the point. Nice little pass there. That's Ben Parent all the way into the zone. Ben Parent taking a lap. He'll drop that one back for Maurer. Maurer takes a peek up high. That's Mason Baker. Over to Parent. Parent steps up in the play. Sends this one in, a little looper. Maurer unable to get a stick on it, and they're cleaning house in front of that crease.
And that puck had a chance, but a little loose. A little bit of a soft glove laid down by Stranke. Had a moment of clarity to see it, but then eventually just slapped that trapper down and said, no, sir.
Yep, nice play by that young man. I've been watching him for a couple years. He's a good goalie. He's been fun to watch over the years.
Well, it seems like every year, I mean, if you're competing for a conference championship every year, you usually got a solid backstop. But the consistency in that position alone, I mean, my high school tenure and after, Trevor Hudicek led the way.
Woo!
He just continued, picked up the torch.
Baker with a 5-hole try, back to full strength. Another hit in front, another late hit. Old Abe certainly know they can keep hitting. It is kind of funny. They're pretty chippy. This is one of the chippiest Old Abe's teams I think I've seen in years past. Usually that's a little bit less chippy or a little bit cleaner, if you will. But this team, I like I like them coming in.
Can't complain with a little bit of fire from the opposition, but with no games guaranteed this season, I think they understand that every point matters, especially in a conference race like this.
Absolutely. 2 men pig pile on Mr. Ross over here. He comes out of the corner. Interesting play there because Mearsey came away with it, almost had a good try. Got his stick swapped out of his hands.
Interesting, the Old A's cycled back into their own zone, allowed the offensive zone hold by Ross, at least for the moment.
Chip this one on out. Into the zone they come now. Hudson gains control. That's Ben Parent. Feeds it on up to the older of the Ross brothers. Chipped out of the zone. Again, finishing the checks is not going to be a problem tonight for this Old Abe squad. I think that was one of their missions, and they're doing it. Every check's getting finished. They'll drop this one on in. Hudson getting a little fussy underneath the booth right now as well. They'll drop it up the near side. We'll get a penalty called, and I think that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of retaliation. That was behind the play, and Mearsy just gave him the business a little bit. I didn't see the whole play there, but.
Well, they had three. That's Lindsay, the man who had the initial power play goal, set it up for the Raiders. He was kind of lurking a little bit along the Raiders bench, and I think Mearsy was just trying to move him out of the way, maybe take a change. But hey, that, like I said, the referee did not seem happy to be making this call. I think he's going to be trying to cut this action off at the head.
Yeah, right. Hunter Danielson flips that one the length of the ice. Looked like about a 4-iron. He knocked it down. Stanky will play that one behind his own net. They'll set something up now. This is number 8, Talk, one of their top wheels. Woo, look at the pressure there by Kokendorf. Cokes, nice job on the forecheck. Puck right underneath him. Cokes just wrecking the breakout right now. Oh my gosh. He is not sending happy holiday wishes over in the corner there. Cokes just doing everything he can. What a great job.
Well, one of the bigger kids listed on the roster, 5'10", 200 even. Cokes is just a wrecking ball if he gets his feet moving down in that O zone, playing a little disruptor on the PK.
Quick shot, redirect right in front. Number 21, Platter, got his hand on that one. Here comes the cannonball, Jillick. Oh, big old hit into the boards. Jillick, nice job. Almost gets the breakaway done, but a great play on the back check there. And I think that was Kelly who took a bit of a rough ride. You know, he lost an edge and went flying into the boards there. That cannot feel good. 52 seconds to go on the power play right now for the Old Abes. The cannonball swats that one up and out of the zone. They'll regroup now on the neutral ice and actually bring it back into their own end.
Aside for that one tip chance out front, been a solid kill thus far for the Raiders.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'll tell you, that was a grade A opportunity that they had when they shot it in for 21, trying to get the tip there. It was a great try. Almost out of the zone. Sorry, go ahead.
So a little miscommunication up top almost cost the Old Abes a zone time, and eventually it does end up down and cleared. Once again, 12 seconds remaining on this power play.
Yeah, Hudson doing a great job. Had that one opportunity so far in this, and we'll see if they get anything else going here. 8 seconds to go. A long pass, icing. Ooh, you never like that on the power play.
No, especially with that time left. Just a few seconds remaining. Unless they can break this out quick, Hudson's going to be coming 5-on-5 right as they hit that neutral zone.
Well, and you got a big guy coming out of the box, too. Mears is one of the top guys.
Well, speaking of big guys, you got the tandem of Kokendorfer and Danielson down there to try to clear the rest of this thing out.
A couple guys that can lay some hits and definitely kill some time in the zone. Giblin steps up. Nice job by him. He'll just lightly feather that in for Hunter. Oh, my goodness. Right out front. Cokes sent that right across Stanky's crease there. Stanky, I don't think he knew that it was popping right through his crease. He kind of gingerly just went over and went, whatever, there's the puck. My goodness. Nice defensive play there. Hudson with a 2. Oh, man, Maurer wishes he had that back. Had Danielson popping into the zone. He would have loved a 2-on-1. Danielson a little gas. Maurer getting on it right now. Oh, out front to Mearsy. Carter Mears unable to get that one to go. Nice look by him. Jumped up or what?
Hot couple shifts to start the game for the Old Abes, really laying the body, a lot of activity from the bench. Hudson seemed to have answered the call, certainly not winning the hit battle, but making enough of their own where the Old Abes know they're there.
Yeah, I would agree. They are definitely starting to win the battle a little bit right now, and the Old Abes continue to throw hits. We'll get another icing, I believe, and bring this one back down to the left to Stanky. Fun, everything you're hoping for in these games, right? The Old Abes come to town. You're looking for gritty, old-time hockey, right? We're laying hits on both sides, and it's chances both ways, too. It's great.
Absolutely. Nothing you can ask for except end-to-end high-octane offense, and that's what we're providing tonight.
Love it. Mearsy out there. They'll win the draw on this one. Old Abes take control in their own end. Nice little breakout pass. Number 3 heading up ice. That's Lindsay. Sends this one on over. I believe that's Talk, number 20. No Platter, number 21 for them. We'll get these names. Platter, nice move along the near board. In and out, just do-si-do. And Ripper sees that one crawl up his blocker. Fights it off. Nice job by the A-Rip. A-Ripper. 4:12 to go in this opener. Hudson on top by 1. This is the younger of the Ross brothers. Harry gets worked off the puck there. Goes after this one. Nice job by number 19 for Hudson to get that one up and out. That's Baker. Sam Ross gets that one deep. They're going to change both forwards and D. Nice little breakout or attempted breakout by the Old Abes there. They do a really good job getting the puck up and out quickly. They've got some excellent coaching. Here comes Giblin. Giblin up the near board here. Giblin going coast to coast. Giblin on into the zone. 2 guys riding him off. Leaves the puck out front. Nobody trailing on that one, unfortunately. The cannonball in the play now. He drops this one deep. Giblin got run into the boards by 2. Rolls over his guy. Call coming up on Hudson, unfortunately, I think.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to get Gibby. That second man in is usually the one heading to the box, and they're going to get him for a hit that seemed pretty comparable to the one laid earlier.
Yeah, I would agree. So, penalty. It's that fine line you walk, that retaliation, or, when you're just a little bit late, and I don't know.
It's a lot of feeling out the refereeing squad tonight, too, just where their line's going to be. And
yep.
It's been a little shifty tonight, not gonna lie, but they've seemed to let most play out. There's been some good body contact when the play's been out front.
That's right. Big screen in front there. Nice job by Ripper. Bench going wild. They knock a guy down. Pretty excited about that. Old Abe's in their own end, trying to get the breakout going here. A misfire on that pass. Kokendorfer, again, him and Hunter doing a great job on the forecheck. Hunter into the zone. Boy, talk about taking a run at a guy right there. He just dove at Hunter as Hunter was going down. Not a big fan of those kind of maneuvers. Not a big fan of that stuff.
Old Ames were pretty excited about the hit, but losing the zone, it's going to be interesting to see if they can maintain the focus on, winning the hockey game.
Right.
Controlling the zone on the power play. Been solid kills thus far for Hudson. A lot of long ice dumps, a lot of men left out front, and neutral zone turnovers. They've done well to win the battle between the blue lines.
81 seconds to go in the power play for the Old Abes. Hudson, really nice shift that last one with some excellent forechecking going on. Carson Strappin out there right now. He's got the cannonball with him. Number 6 is old Richardson. Sorry about that, Richardson.
I hear you, though. You just get a little more excited when Jillick hits the ice. He plays with a different gear, and you're looking for guys to finish their checks. Great save, Rippler.
Wow, excellent job by Ripper. I'll tell you, the cannonball, he was a great interview. We had him up in the booth earlier this week. We'll be airing some of those as the games progress this season, and really fun guy. It's been a while
since
character.
I'll tell you
Jillick. Talk to him. It's been a while, so it was fun to get him up there, and great guy.
Absolutely.
So about 54 seconds to go on the power play. It was a great shot there by the Abes. I don't know if that hit the pipe or what, or maybe a pad, but
I think it caught Ripperler a little bit.
A good look. They do a really good job of getting a screen out front when that shot's coming. Something I was watching earlier in practice this week. They'll put a goalie in front of a goalie as the screen, and it was a pretty cool little drill they were running.
Interesting.
Yeah, not to give away too many secrets, but pretty cool drill. Old Abe's into the zone here, 30 seconds to go on the power play. The reason I bring that up, Jake, is we've got a scoring deal on our broadcast, but they don't have the power play listed, so I try to bring that up as much as I can.
I got you.
That's why you're hearing me say it a bunch.
Hey, I hear that. Even if I'm watching the game with it listed, I'm still waiting for the calls.
Oh, yeah. So 13 to go. Make that 10 on the power play. Old Abe's controlling it. Been in the zone for a bit here. Haven't had a shot to talk about in a second or two. Another one goes wide of the net. Hudson back to full strength. Puck just to the left of A-Ripper there. They'll feed it back to the point. Nobody home. Hudson off to the races here. We'll see if we got the legs. Maurer looks to his right. Got Hamburg. Boom! He blows up Stanky as he loses an edge there in front. Wow.
And when you go that hard to the net, you got a defenseman hanging on your hip. There's no chance you're putting an edge out to make that stop.
No. I'm sure he's getting chirped right now.
Oh yeah,
by
the old
entire
A's below me
squad,
aren't
right?
very happy about it.
Nope, but it's you're absolutely right.
Seems like Stranky and Handberg both be all right. You love to see that at the end of the day. And especially with a goalie of this caliber, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Right. Hey, I'm going to duck out for one quick second. You got it.
Absolutely. Raiders going to win the draw, going to be controlled down low. Swinging around, looking up to his defenseman, he finds Dietz. Dietz going to throw it on that high, wobbling shot out past the outstretched glove of Strengthy, and Raiders recycle. Controlled down low, heavy hit laid on by Hunter Danielson. He's dumped for his troubles, a little bit extracurricular as the puck went away. It's going to be battles all night. We got two at the top in the conference. Another heavy hit being laid on. As the puck trickles harmlessly below the net. Danielson just finishing checks all over the ice, being answered for the call by the Old A's as they break out. Here comes 22, Brady Moore. Moore going to drive towards right out front, but nobody home for him. Thought showing back on. Great save, Rippler. Now controlled out, Hunter. Hunter looking for his man out top, can't complete the breakout, and back in come the Old A's. Now turnover as the Old A's make a change. Out comes Harrison Ross. Ross gets it in deep, and he's in to pursue. Takes a heavy check for his efforts, and that'll do it for the first period. 1-0, your only goal. The Ross to Ross Law Firm connection. Drawing up something solid, a little bit extra shoves. The two Ross brothers going after big number 3 on the Old A's. I think Lindsay and the Rosses are exchanging a few pleasantries out there.
You gotta love it.
Nothing more intimidating than when you're maybe at a social gathering before this COVID thing, and you hear, oh, is that how we're talking? Well, let me go grab my brother real quick. Maybe we can exchange a few words.
I love it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We've got a doozy on our hands. Stick around. We'll be back for the second period.
Yeah, so my favorite memory is probably back in Black River Falls. Brought up the sleds, the four-wheeler. Had a good tournament there. Took the dub, obviously. So it was a great memory. More of a mom moment. Sorry, Dad, but my mom had to bring my skates an hour away because I forgot them at home. Up somewhere in Minnesota, I forget where, but yeah. The NCAA basketball game, probably. Championship game, Texas A&M and Syracuse, I think it was.
Wow.
So that was insane.
Was that in?
Gonna have to go with Slap Shot, probably.
Yes.
Schitt's Creek and The Mandalorian right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gonna have to go with the Doobie Brothers.
I love it.
AC/DC, Van Halen, any of them.
Man, I love it.
Probably just good old Subway or lasagna. I love my mom's lasagna.
Mom's lasagna.
Yeah.
Nice. Hat or shades?
Hat.
River or lake?
River.
Nice. Cat or dog?
Dog.
Salt or pepper?
Salt.
Wrister or clapper?
Clapper.
5-0 or top shelf?
Top shelf.
Very nice. Mr. Mason Baker.
Yes, sir.
Varsity senior. Shots on goal after that first period. Hudson with 9. Old Abe's with 7. We'll start off 5-a-side here. So nobody in the box to start this one. The same combo will start out there. You've got the cannonball. Ben Parent with it now. On into Richardson. Quick shot. Oh, a riser just over Stanky. A great entry into the zone. And good look there. Baker gives chase. He gets pulled down a little bit by the jersey, loses an edge.
I think Stranky caught that one with the knob of his stick. It sounded like a little wood on puck down there.
It really did. The cannonball with a nice hit behind the play here. They'll drop this one up the near side. We are getting a whistle here, and we'll get the call in a second.
Yeah, 1-goal hockey game, only 1-0 thus far. Had Harrison Ross from his older brother Sam about midway through that first period. They're the only ones on the scoring sheet thus far, but with the way this game's been playing out, I don't expect it to be that way for long.
Yeah, a lot of action, hot and heavy here. Hunter Danielson comes away with this one to the near board. He'll take a little bit of a check there. He's a big guy. Tough to give him too much of a rough ride. 32 for the Old Abe's doing his best, so that one bounces behind a Ripper. Gathered up at least momentarily. They'll bounce it out to the near point. Hunter Danielson loses a stick. We get a new forward out there. That's Ross. Don't know what happened with the stick, just lost it in the hand or what, but Hunter lost it, skated off the ice quickly. Dietz with a nice play, gets it over to Giblin. What great pressure by the Old Abes here. They come away with this one. Quick shot, nice job, holding on tight to the pipe there. Giblin with it now.
And good work by the forward. It appeared to be 8 coming back. That's Kokendorfer forced that shot to come from really in tight, right alongside Ripper's blocker. Nothing doing.
Nice play there by Cokes. Hudson will slow this one down just a teeny here. They go back to Mr. Dietz, over to Giblin. Looking for the breakout here, looking for a hit on that far side. Goes back into the Hudson end. Again, they'll work on this breakout. Far side again. Nice pass over to Mears. It's 2-on-2. Mears has got Ross with him. Ross calling for it. Ross cuts towards the middle. Right in front of the goaltender, Stanky coming in late. It's Maurer. Mauer's shot. Trying to go through the legs there. Can't get it to go. Stepping up in this one's Parent. It's 2-1 at least momentarily. Mears back to help out. Shot off the stick. Goes just about into the netting, but does not. Here comes Ross. Ross can beat him. Got Parent with him in the middle. Ooh, big hit. Goes up high. Ross is an edge. Probably for the better. Fast and furious out there right now. Both teams end-to-end hockey.
That last rush by the Old Abes, good work. It nearly sprung a 2-on-1 shot. Easton Schultz kind of directing traffic from the D-man position. Told to come back and forward, back checking forward where to be. Really shut off that opportunity.
Easton Schultz with it now. Easton number 15 looks up ice. Easton catches a big old hip check. I'll tell you what, it's old school hip check time. One of my faves. Love it if it was Hudson though. Shot from Giblin, captured by Stanky. He's being stingy over in that net. Nice job by Stanky.
It's been pretty back and forth, but once the Old Abes kind of hit that offensive zone, it's been a lot more solid in the defensive end for the team in white. A lot more quality chances seem to be coming for the Raiders thus far. Pretty good work by Stranky and net.
Cokes in, wins the draw cleanly back to Giblin. Giblin steps up in the play. They'll turn this one over in the zone at least momentarily. Nice takeaway there by Giblin. He'll fire this one back in. Good chase there by Hamburg. The double deuce, number 22. Bryce in the action right now. Walking off the boards, that's Dietz. Dietz sees that one skip off his stick. A 2-on-2 developing here. Shot wide of the net. A wily bounce there off the board. Caught an edge or something. Giblin on over to Hunter. Hunter on end with Gibbs. Giblin catches it back. Giblin slides it back in front. Had Bryce Hamburg. Bryce wasn't ready for it or couldn't get a stick on it. One of the two. Bryce around the net. Tries for the wraparound. Chips on over wide to Dietz.
There's one knock on.
Oh, a tip, a score! Hudson scores! Woo!
Stranky's been having trouble holding on to that stick all night. Couldn't quite get the grab on it this time. Looks like they're going to give the credit to number 8. That's Kokendorfer from the corner. Maybe caught a body out front. Just a beautiful play by the Raiders, taking advantage of the goalie down a stick. 2-0 hockey game with 13:20 seconds remaining. We're going to get the assists on that one to 21 and 22, Dietz and Hamburg. That one's Kokendorfer from Dietz and Hamburg.
Was that a crazy angle or what? My
Absolutely.
goodness, I was thinking you got no chance over there.
I think it was that big body of a Kokendorfer down near the front of the net that really redirected that opportunity. Solid low shot and just even a better direct.
Hudson got some jump in the step. Here they come back into the zone here. Cokes with an absolute beauty of a goal there. Hudson digs away in that Old Abes zone. We'll see how the Old Abes respond. Down by 2 right now. Hudson with a pair of them. 1 in each period. Can't get control of it. Ross walks around one guy. Gets mugged by another guy. Check your wallet. You're losing $5 that way. Ross with it now. Gets blown up. Ross goes the other direction. Feisty guy.
My MMA knowledge is still right. I'm pretty sure it was a front face lock that Sam Ross was put in, trying to make that second move. Going to be interesting to see how that hyper-aggressive style of the Old Abes keeps paying off. They've kind of exposed their goaltender, left him alone out front a few times.
Agree. So this is the period where we've got we've got that change basically in the Old Abes zone. We just jump on the ice. So fresh bodies coming out for Hudson right now, and guess what? Old Abes need a change. The cannonball wrecks his guy in the corner. Back to the cannonball. That's Nick Jillick. Nick Jillick fights off a check out to the point. That's Dietz. On over to 19, Baker. Baker fires a high one. It's in the net. Hudson scores again. Big time goal.
Just a beautiful play on that back door. I think that was 17. That one's Strappin. Strappin just gathered that shot high, hard off the glass, bounced right to him on the back door and took advantage of the opportunity. Great shot by Baker, and the Raiders swarming the Old A's in their own zone. 12:02 remaining in the period, and it's 3-0 very, very quickly. How about that action, Ken?
Carson Strappin with a big old goal. That's for everybody watching out there all over the globe. He's putting them in the nets. You guys better keep tuning in. It's big-time hockey by Carson. What was that? 12:01.
I think what's really costing these Old A's is they're trying to break it out. They had it behind their net to start that breakout opportunity. They're looking for, we got a penalty coming up here. They're looking for the floating technique that Rice Lake's been employing recently.
Say that one more time. It's getting loud in here, and I'm loving it.
Oh, it's getting fired up. We got benches yelling. We got Chris Dove on the mic tonight. Glad to see Chris back in the booth. Always fun. But these Old A's kind of sensing that tide shifting. They're floating a man. They're drawing both defensemen out for Hudson. Yeah. It kind of leaves them a man down in the zone. And with how hard Hudson's been forcing that puck down low, I think it's been really costing him on these past 2 goals.
That's a great point. So again, Hudson keeps this in at least momentarily. Giblin with it now. He'll wait for everybody to tag up. They get out the zone, and here comes Cokes on the forecheck. They'll ring this one around the boards all the way down for an icing. Old Abe's seeing a bit of a flurry. We'll get icing not called apparently. Okay.
We got a power play opportunity for the Raiders, Ken. You're making some notes.
What am I
down
thinking,
there.
man? Sheesh, I'm getting all excited. I don't even know what's going on.
Well, trust me, it had me looking up at the scoreboard once again, but that's number 20, Andrew Parrott for the Old A's. I think they got him on a slash. About 1:20 remaining on this power play opportunity for the Raiders.
Old Abe's shorthanded here, looking for a 2-1. Nice sauce pass on over to 32. Can't get to him. Hudson got Brody Dietz just getting mugged at center ice. Takes his stick as he tries to get through traffic. An interesting move there. Feel the stick under your arm. I think we talked about that one. You clamp down quick and maybe you get a hold, maybe you get his stick. He got the stick on that one. Maurer, nice move, lifts that one, sees Mearsey out front. Maurer hits the turbos a little bit. Guy slides and takes Maurer out at the knees there. Power play still, 46 seconds to go. Back to Parrott. Parrott slides it across to Baker. Baker, nice shot. Oh, he's got a riser from that blue line. Like what I'm seeing out of Mason Baker. Another one on in, that hits the netting. Ooh. Hudson with a fury going on in the zone right now.
I'll give it to that Joe Kelly, number 19 in purple. He's got a motor unlike I've really seen thus far throughout the season for Hudson's opponents. He's forcing that penalty kill down there, hustles back, applying immediate pressure all the way through as Hudson tries to make their rushes.
Ross with it now. This is Sam Ross, the older brother. He passes it on over. He gets slid to that far side. Good pressure out at the point. Hudson trying to gather this one up. They can't. Slips out of the zone. Neutral ice. They'll have to gather themselves up here. Ben Parrott, he'll slow it down. Back on over to Baker. Baker picks his head up. He's got a clear lane into the zone here. He walks on in. Baker with it now. He'll hit the brakes. Sends it far side. It's Ross over there. Ross fakes like he's going to go with it. Mears picks it up. Full strength now for the Old A's. Back to full strength. Calling for it at the point Baker was. He gets it now. On over to Parrott. Bit of an off pass there. Quick shot. Mearsey. Our Ross over there on the far side. Nice cannon. Mears with it now. The bench calling for a whistle. Out front. Puck loose. They need a whistle like crazy. They're calling for it on the bench, but they got to get control of this puck.
Just great cycling offense by the Raiders, not giving any space for these Old A defense to get a breather.
There's the icing that the bench has been calling for the past 10 minutes beneath us. Not 10 minutes, but, a minute.
Felt like 10 minutes.
I said. The Abes are like, dude, if we can get a hold of the puck, we're going to ice it, all right?
Right.
It's not like we don't want to.
Yeah, goodness. I guess it's interesting. Draw coming in the offensive zone. It didn't really seem to hit anything on the way out, but that ain't, in the high school level, that will not be a delay of game penalty coming against the Abes.
Right. So number 7 out there, Brecken Meyer, one of our D guys, gets a shift. Good to see Mr. Meyer out there. Brecken's brother, Braden, is one of the goalies for the Hudson squad. Cannonball gets that one up and out. Nice hustle by him, of course. Nice job by Reese. Reese takes a bit of a hit. He had his head buried down looking at that puck for a split second. Good hustle there by Carson Strappen. Gets a stick on that one. Nice job by the Abes, though. Bring this one all the way down. Look to set up some campsites in the Hudson end, but Hudson doing a great job of clearing it out. We'll get a penalty, I believe, being called on Giblin for a trip right over there on the face-off dot.
Strong stick work by 3 in purple. Luke Lindsay, it seemed he was taking shot after shot of poke check opportunities and just took it all the way down there, keeping them legs churning, and that's how you draw these hooking and tripping penalties, and this one's coming against the Raiders. Oh, make this against the Old Abes. My apologies.
Check, check. We got you.
It seemed like the Old Abes had a couple touches of it down there, but maybe just a late whistle from the refereeing crew. Either way, power play upcoming. 2 minutes for the trip.
One out to the point there. They walk in. This is Baker getting all sorts of ice time. Misses just wide. Pops out to the left of Stranke. Like what you're doing there. Those shots sometimes just a little bit off the mark can be just perfect. Bouncing on out to the slot area. Hunter Danielson tries to walk 2 there. Loses the handle in the process. Old Abes will sling this one around just off the dasher and out of the zone. Parent back. They're calling for a change here. Old Abes will change, it looks like just one here. Got to be crisp, though. This Old Abe team's not going to let you break out of the zone sloppily by any means.
Oh, they're well aware where they're at on the scoreboard.
Big hit behind the play, but into the zone. Give and go. Oh, Hunter. He saw that one crawl up the stick. A nice look.
Again, a beautiful hit by this Old Abe squad, but once you drop that man out of the play with a massive hit.
In all alone. Shot. Had that high corner. Couldn't do it. 2-on-1 is hit. Crushed in there. Here we go. Coax towards the middle. Hamburg with him. Hamburg shoots. I think he got a little bit of the glove on that one.
Yeah, great save, Stranke there. But this Old Abe's laying these hits. It takes them out of their play, and it nearly sprung another goal opportunity, a 4-goal deficit. This much time on the clock, not a death sentence, but certainly not easy against this Hudson squad.
Absolutely. So Hudson still on the power play, 37 seconds. Giblin fires this one cross ice to Dietz. Dietz back to Giblin. Shot! Oh, a hammer! An absolute ballistic shot there. Nice job. Giblin keeps it in the zone. What great work by Giblin. Diving all over. Look at these guys. You think it's the playoffs right now. It's awesome. Ross out there taking it. Quick shot, blocked there in front. Good job by the Old Abes. That is going to hurt. Oh, man, that's a stinger. Giblin trying to get it up ice quick. Giblin takes a look. He'll take it over the blue line, drops it off quickly to Maurer. Maurer to Ross. Ross feeds it on over to Mearsy. Mears takes a shot. Give and go. Nice job. Mears out front. There's Ross out front trying to backhand this one in. Stanky. Oh, cross check. Headshot. WWF. Look at this go. Stanky's up. Helmet's off. It's the throwdown in Hudtown.
What a beautiful shift by Giblin out there. Keeping the puck in, selling the body out, forcing it towards the net. Stuck right out there, but Stranke with the sprawling split save. Like I said, those yoga classes pay off in the offseason.
Holy
I don't envy the men in stripes trying to sort this one out right now.
Yeah, get your notepad out. There was quite the pileup going on there, and all sorts of shenanigans, tomfoolery, some skullduggery, if you will.
Oh, absolutely. It's times like these where it's just so nice to have Davis Trubisky back on the bench. After taking care of a sick child on Tuesday night, he's returned, provided that veteran leadership at the head coaching position, kind of keeping the boys focused. Like, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We got this. Don't lose your head.
Yeah.
Keep playing your game.
So we're listening to the refs sort it out. Looks like Mears is going to go to the box.
They're going to get Mearsy on that one.
For rough. 12 purple for rough. Offset. 19 purple rough. 5-on-4 hockey, apparently.
Power play coming for the Raiders.
The Hudson Raiders, apparently. Well, I'll tell you, when you get a skirmish like that, the refs do a great job. All we see is purple jerseys. That's all I saw was purple.
Oh, absolutely.
I know there's 2 white jerseys in there.
Puck was sitting right out front right there. Both Mears and Sammy Ross were right down there jabbing at it. But as soon as you see one stick go into that goalie pads, you can bet a defenseman's going to be right behind you.
You bet. And those guys, puck loose. You've got every right to be in there trying to poke it in the net. That's the game.
Absolutely.
But I'm with you. If I'm a purple Old Abe shirt or jersey, I'm going to try to clear you out best I can.
Yeah. Hey, no fault, no harm, no foul for the play and the penalty here. Like you said, when you go in like that, you got to do everything on the defensive side to protect your goaltender. Even if it costs you 2 minutes, you got to set that tone. Hey, that blue zone is his, and it belongs to us. If you step in there, you will be punished.
I like it. Kokendorfer in on the draw for Hudson, and then number 32 out there for the Old Abes. That's Mr. Olson, Carter Olson.
Yeah, the first power play line looks like it's going to be Koch, Danielson, and Hanberg, one back by the Raiders.
I'll tell you, you get a long kind of whistle to figure out there. Sometimes it takes a little bit of the momentum and flow out of things, and we'll see if Hudson can get her rolling again here.
Yeah, especially with that pressure coming from the Raiders in that offensive zone. You saw a lot of tired bodies leaving the ice after a few shifts in a row for these Old Abes. Pretty good breather, let the boys get their waters. Both sides, you can't complain.
Kokendorfer feeds this one out to Dietz. Dietz on over to Giblin. Giblin loads up the howitzer. Nope, back to Brody. Brody fires again into the pads of the defender. Brody, Dietz with the puck over to Giblin. Giblin fakes the shot. Looking for traffic in front. On over. Kokendorfer, tight angle on over that right side of Stanky. Nothing doing.
Just swallowing that one up. He's been playing pretty solid. The goal sheet should not reflect the performance of number 1 in purple. He's been the one that kind of standing on his head a few times to keep the Old Abes in this.
Absolutely. He always plays great, especially in these big games. So Stanky, 18 shots right now on him. He's got 3 goals on him as well, but all tough goals. Hudson's doing a great job in front with some of the angles and some of the work they've done. Baker back with it now in the neutral zone, fires it on over to Ben Parent. Parent back to Baker. Baker takes a look up ice, goes right side, trying to hit number 13 for Hudson out there. That's Harry Ross, one of the Ross brothers. You got both of them out there right now. I can't imagine playing with my brother out on the ice, same shifts, varsity. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How sweet.
I think I just passed the puck off to the old big rig in 2-1. Say, hey, go get him, big guy.
Head on and drive the net, man. Let's go. It's all you. In on the face-off here is Sam Ross. Old Abes get tossed. They'll bring in number 2-1, one of the captains for them. Hudson controls this one. Yep, they do. Platters, number 21 for the Old Abes. Back out to Parent. Parent gets some pressure right away. Old Abe's got fresh legs out there. In comes Baker. Baker, oh my goodness, that rebound came right out. Hit number 13 for Hudson in the skate there, but couldn't do it. Nice job by Ripper, standing on his head on the near pipe here, doing a nice job, shutting things down. A short-handed opportunity for the Old Abes.
Yeah, great work by Bakes in 19 right there, kind of cutting him off. They got a man loose out there.
They do. Behind the defense, here he comes. Alex steps up. Nice job by Ripper. Takes the angle, shuts it down. They try to bring it in. Offsides will be the call. Well, a great play there. It sprung the trap. Got a guy behind the D. Came down that right side. Ripper comes over, moves out in his crease, shuts down the angle. Excellent save by Ripper.
Hey, a few pleasantries starting to be exchanged between these folks. We saw it get a little chippy after the period ended, and intentions certainly haven't quelled as the ice has resurfaced.
Carson Streppin in the mix here on the face-off. He's out there with Reese Richardson and the human cannonball. That's Nick Gillick. Great seeing these guys back out there. It's fun to see them start as well tonight. Here we go, shot, oh, big save, oh, Gillick sees that one just float over the back of the net. A fluttering puck, ref out there throwing a pick for a quick second.
Stranky didn't even see that opportunity by Jillick. Just beautiful positioning by number 1 in purple. Prevented that one, just rode it over the top of the net.
Goodness sakes, what a great op. Giblin with it now. He'll walk that. We're full strength right now, too, by the way. And Hudson, again, starting to take over things just a little bit. This one slips out of the zone. No, still in. Brody Dietz off to the races. Gets a little bit of a leg thrown. He's tripped up on the near board. No call. Old Abe's with it now. They'll fire this one rink wide for a little bit of a breakout to number 9. Waits for some help. Now come in late here. This is 19. Quick shot. Glove save by the Ripper.
Flashing the letter, not too many chances on him this early. Making a beautiful save by number 1 in white. What a play by Ripper.
And you think about who shot that puck. It's Joe Kelly, number 19, their top dog on the squad. He was going far side, and Ripper just flashing the leather.
I thought I got there a little quicker than normal, huh?
Oh, my. Kelly in on the draw for the Old Abes. He'll win that one cleanly. Circles back, tries to feed it out to the point. Nope, goes down low with it. Up over his stick, out of the zone here. Cokes loses the twig out there, sent back in. Got a water bottle down in the goal right now. That's an odd look. Hamburg up that far side, gets pushed down from behind. Cokes fires it in. It's the big rig, number 5. Hunter Danielson in on the check, rubs his guy off the play.
Takes 2 men for the price of 1.
You bet. Takes a bit of a cross check across his chest there. They'll let him play. Hunter off to the races, trying to get into his business. Nice job not to get a penalty there.
Beautiful battle by 5 down low for us,
Yes,
and a
sir.
great save, Rip.
Another save by Ripper, and look at these guys sliding into the goalie. Coke says, take a seat there. That was about the lightest push and the quickest fall I've ever seen.
Kind of forgot we were watching hockey out here. Looked like he was
that
selling a flop in the basketball game.
That was selling it.
Hey,
Oh, they're going to get them both. You know what? That's fine. They were definitely throwing a little bit there, so that's fine.
seemed pretty coincidental, but that's a tough loss for the Old A's. I mean, her best scoring chance of the game, it seems, is comes off the stick of 19, Joe Kelly.
And he's in the old sin bin right now, so offsetting penalties. We'll skate 5 aside here. Just a couple minutes to go in this second period. Oh, man, Mears and Ross were ready to go 2-1. Couldn't get it out of the zone to him. Ross sees his brother here on the far side, catches it in the skates. Nice play by Ross to Ross. Over the line. They're calling for an offsides beneath us. I thought it was close. I'm not on the ice. Always tough to tell.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this angle. We don't have to make those kind of calls.
We just get the yip yap up here.
Oh, yeah.
Mearsy with it now. Bat hands it back over to Harry Ross. Harry Ross doing some nice work there. Tries to feed it back down low. Nobody in the area, so this one's chucked up off the glass and out. Dietz, nice job from the ice level. Gets that one up and out. He had a couple guys rolling the forecheck on him. There we go. Hudson with it now. Here comes Mears. It's a 2-on-2. Ross will skate off, take a breather here. They try to get it in deep, but picked off by the Old Abes. They'll send it up that right side, but not out. Reese Richardson helps to keep this one in.
Well, I brought it up a lot tonight, but just the constant pressure from Hudson has allowed them to make a lot of these changes on the fly and keep the Old Abes that they have out there. Just winning this momentum battle in the energy.
Wow. Huge hook there on Carson Strappin. Oh, backhanded by Mauer. Yeah, they're going to get him for that hook. I was like, it turned him around. You got to call that one.
Matt Mauer might be taking some ballroom dancing classes in the offseason because he put on quite a few nifty moves to get right out front. That trapper from Stanky was just waiting for him, though. Beautiful shot, beautiful save.
Ballroom dances, I like that.
Yeah. Little tango two-step.
You bet. I don't know what that is. I've never taken a ballroom class.
I'm just throwing buzzwords out there.
Hey, if you took it at Madison, that's all good.
Hey.
You guys got to meet people, right?
Right. Expand my horizons.
That's right. Well, another power play coming up for Hudson, and it's interesting. You're seeing a little bit of the retaliation stuff going on, or frustration going on right now with the Old Abes, and they're definitely getting called for some of those. So
Well, it's never free for you to initiate those checks and lay those big bodies. It's going to cost you some energy, too. I think we're seeing a lot of that start to come back and bite the old Abes in the butt a little bit, especially when they got these long shifts constantly.
Well, and you've got wheels out there like Sam Ross. Look at this kid spinning around, tees it up, quick shot. Oh, I thought he was just going to lace that one in the net, just doing all the work. On over. Baker, oh, a redirect. My goodness, go in. It does. Hudson scores again. Everybody in on that one.
Yeah,
Baker again. Great setup, right? That man's been money tonight.
Great setup by Baker to get it down there. It seemed like Sammy Ross kept it in front of the net. Mears had not one but two chances at it and didn't waste both of them. Great goal by 18 in white. Just in the nick of time, huh? 5 seconds remaining in the second. That'll end the power play, but a 4-goal lead going into the third period, and it seems like all momentum resides on the home bench.
That it does. It was a big time goal. I tell you, anytime you know the deal, you get those late goals late in the period, and boy, talk about a nice boost into the locker room after that. And of course, we got a stick in the ribs, and what would you expect at the end of a period like this? So Hudson on top by 4 of them out there. And Sam Ross got the apple on that last goal.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you, Sam Ross, you could see it in his eyes that last shift. He was bound and determined to make something happen, and he was definitely part of that play that set things up.
Absolutely. He just buzzes those feet all shift, every shift, and when you do that, it's hard not to find a little bit of pride on the scoring sheet.
Absolutely. Well, stick around. We're going to have an exciting third period coming up. Again, Ken Conan, Jake Danielson, Adam Tilson on our camera. Woo! We got a fun game in front of us here. Third period coming up right after this. Welcome back to John Gornick Memorial Arena. It's Ken Conan, Jake Danielson, and Adam Tilson. Jake, thanks for joining me again tonight. I appreciate you pinch hitting for old Todd Hess, who's down throwing some arrows around in Texas, trying to get some wild animals like he always does.
Hey, the pleasure is always mine, Ken. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, we got a fun one in front of us here. We've got 2 periods in the books, and I'll tell you, maybe not exactly. I was hoping for something like this, but I was thinking it might be a little bit tighter coming into the third here. Now, not to say anything's done yet, but I was thinking it might be a little bit tighter. So we'll see what the old Abes come out with. They're down by 4 of them right now, and Hudson back to the cannonball line out there. Carson Strappen, Reese Richardson, and of course Nick Gillick out there. Tell you, it's been fun to see Mason Baker, number 19. He's had a heck of a game tonight, dropping some very nicely placed pucks from the blue line. Big old hit. Could have been called a little bit high there, was not. Ben Parent puts his head down, rocks into his guy. I'll tell you, you got to keep your head on a swivel out there tonight.
Pretty good stick by Baker on that play, just working around him, 18 in purple. That one was Christian Devar, solid starter, number 18. He had that big hit laid out, nearly worked his way to the front of the net, went wide.
Old Abe's trying to establish the zone right now. Looks like it popped out. It did not. Now it's out. That's Kokendorfer with it. He's got Hamburg going down the middle. Kokendorfer cuts towards the middle. Shot! Hamburg gets thrown into the goaltender. They're diving at him. Hamburg moves out of the way. Back out to the point. Brody Dietz, nice job keeping it in. He gets knocked down from behind. Dietz getting a little bit of a cross check while he's on the ice. No call. Out high. Giblin walks around his guy. Draws all sorts of attention out there. 2 big hits. Looked like an elbow. Quick shot. Kokendorfer. I'll tell you, the old Abes are not going away quietly right now.
Certainly not, but these hits, they put 2 men on him down there. It looks really pretty on camera, but standing right out front all by himself was Kokendorfer. Luckily to get a shin on that was an old Abes defender.
Yeah, they're definitely winning right now this period in the hits, but opportunities. Hudson had some great A ones on that last shift.
Absolutely, and Only thing I'm concerned with is if this game gets maybe a little bit more out of hand, we got to keep some heads up on the ice out there.
I agree completely. Number 13 for Hudson in there. That's Harry Ross. I'm sure his brother's on the ice somewhere. He is. Yeah, you are 100% right about that nice pinch by Mearsey behind the net. You get into a game like this that's, two teams that just don't have a good, kind of rivals in a big, big way, obviously.
Seen a lot of each other over these past few years.
Yep, maybe not given a bunch of love over the years, and they definitely are taking some runs right now at the Hudson team. Hudson doing a good job keeping the head on the swivel, at least momentarily. Big hit there by Mears. He's not going to take that. Ross with it now. He feeds one off the lid of one of the defenders. Mears in on the forecheck. Old Abe's will gain control. Drop this one around. Maurer, nice little give and go along the edge here. Quick shot. Oh, big save by the Rip. A Ripper. Nice job.
Great to force that shot out wide once again by the Hudson defense. Even better save by Rippler. We got a delayed call coming against the Raiders.
Got a broken stick here. A big and crispin puck jumped up on him there. Got a quick whistle as he was bobbling that one just a little bit in front. Kicked on out. They'll blow the whistle as he played it, I guess. So a power play coming up on the Old Abes for interference. Looks like Mearsey got the call on that one. Mears will take a quick trip to the old send men. I like who they're pulling out right now. You got Carson Strappin, you've got number 6, that's Reese Richardson. And the pairing is Giblin and Brody Dietz.
Hey, you got that first line of defense, and you got that starting, normally deeper line of Richardson and Strappin. They've been playing really well, good minutes so far tonight.
Like seeing these guys getting some of these serious minutes. Nice play there by Strappin as he knocks that one down. It goes into the corner there. They'll wave off the high stick. Nice play, I like that. Killing off a couple precious seconds in the power play.
Absolutely.
Minute 33 to go in the power play for the Old Abes. They'll work it in along that far wall. Little tip trying to, I think, knock it back to Kelly, number 19, but just couldn't quite get it to him. In over the line, but giving up. Nice stick there by, that was Giblin. I'll tell you, Giblin, he's a player.
I was going to say, a bit of a dangerous change by the Hudson Raiders there in the neutral zone. But we got a backstop like Gibby back there. I mean, I'd be pretty comfortable taking that change myself.
Nice play. Ben Parent sends this one the length of the ice. Guess who? The big rig, Hunter Danielson, throwing his weight around in that far corner. Letting the Abes know, yeah, we can hit a little bit too. Old Abes out from behind Stanky here. Work this one out through the neutral zone now. Got that far wall, snuck past one defender. That's a big, tall guy, number 10. My goodness, what are the stats on that guy?
I've been looking for him all night. Hasn't done a whole lot so far. That's Connor Burns, 6'5", 185 pounds, junior.
Wow, that's a big dog.
He's played some minutes. Haven't seen him a whole lot in the presence of the zone, but he is a big rig.
Crazy. Nice play over there on the far side. Knocked the puck loose. Oh, goodness. It's Ross to Ross. Can he catch up to it? He does. He's got some wheels like his brother. Nice play. Just tips that one deep into the zone here.
And that's a smart play by Harrison Ross. Good showing from the youngster. He could have taken that chance driving towards the net. Instead, dumps it down, takes the seconds off the clock necessary as we get back to full strength.
You heard Mr. Dove call it. The Raiders are back at full strength. Here's Mearsey fresh out of the box. He's got one guy to beat a trailer on him. Looking for some help. Here he is. That's Ross, Harry Ross. Ross looks for his brother in front. Almost Ross to Ross again. Love it. Mears battling behind there, below the goal line there. They'll chip this one up and over the glove of Mr. Giblin. He's got help back behind the scenes here. Matt Maurer covering for him. Maurer and Dietz back in the zone. Here comes Giblin. Giblin off to the races. He is fast. Look at this defender go. Shot off. Wow, just a bit off the mark there. Hudson along the near board. That's Maurer with it now. Feeds it down low. That's Strappin. He fires it on out front. Reese Richardson, nice backhander, gets a look there. These guys are flying right now. Here we go. Slot. Shot. Oh, Richardson just over the goaltender. That one had a great opportunity. Here we go. Tight side. Goal. Goal. You gotta love it. Number 17. It's his second of the night. Carson Strappin. Boom, boom.
They just keep them legs buzzing. This offensive zone pressure, the Old Ames have had no answers. A lot of men left out front. First opportunity coming from number 6 in the white. That was Richardson. Fluttered it over the net. Quickly collected by Strappin. Buries it quite nicely short side. 5-0. 10:59 remaining. I think that one's going to go to Strappin unassisted. Only opportunity potentially coming from Richardson with the assist.
What a great, great effort goal there by that squad. I'll tell you, I've been really impressed by that line. They've played some nice minutes and done a really good job. You know, it's trouble. You get 3 lines running. Hudson's got them running right now. We've got Hunter Danielson, Bryce Hamburg, and Kokendorfer out there right now. Super cool having the Ross brothers on a line together.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Oh my goodness,
Keep
right?
the boys running.
Yep, they've had some great success tonight. So Hudson with a handful of them right now, and thinking about running time if they get to 6, and I would never have thought I'd be saying that tonight.
Absolutely not. And credit to the Old Ames squad. They've certainly stayed in this game as far as their physicality and energy on the ice.
100%.
It's just overwhelming how much offensive zone pressure has been kept up by the Raiders. It's just cycling through on the fly. It's been constant.
Yeah, it's interesting. You watch a game like this, and you see Hudson really start to elevate the game. You know, you play a team like the Old Ames, a great squad, and you see what we're capable of, and it's pretty sweet.
Absolutely. It's a lot of these loose one-on-one winning puck battles. Like right down here, you see Brody Dietz go in, right back up the boards, and a bit of a turnover there. But as soon as the Raiders, one gets knocked off the puck, you got another, if not 2, cycling in to grab that loose change.
Yeah, Hudson doing a great job, like you said, grabbing the loose change out there, being really aggressive. And I'll tell you, their conditioning is paying off right now. They've definitely taken a bunch of hits out there and still wheeling. Old Ames with it now. They'll dump that one up that far side. Touch pass on over, not good enough. That one pops outside the zone. Hand pass or offsides or something going on.
I think they got
here.
him offsides there, Ken.
Yep.
Good wood laid on by Gibby right at the end there, too. Even if he got that zone draw, it wasn't coming in very far.
Oh, Giblin, he can put a stinger on you. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
Tipped in. Nice job. Here we go again. First hat trick. Oh! Strappin trying to make it 3 tonight. Looking for the hat. I'll tell you what. Impressive night for him.
Just beautiful hustle from the sophomore Strappin. Been buzzing all over the ice, and you see why this line was given the start. They've certainly earned their minutes.
Unbelievable. Thank goodness he's got a bazillion people tuning in online. It's got to be bringing some mojo for him tonight. It's been great. Breckenmeyer logging some minutes out there. A 2-on-1 right now. Ben Parent back, defender mode. Woo! Ripper says, I'll take that one. Put her in the glove and put it in the bank.
Just snatching it from that outside shot. Beautiful look, saw it the whole way, and Ripper not even giving him a second opportunity.
Oh, Ripper, he has been really sharp tonight. I ran into his dad, Kent, in the hallway there. Gave him a quick, nice game. He's like, hey, we're liking it.
Keep those win columns coming. Keep the saves coming. No complaints.
Yeah, for a goaltender, you got to enjoy this, right? You're getting a lot of action, playing a great, solid team out there, and seeing all sorts of stuff from them. So it's a goalie being tested like this and doing what he's doing right now. Super fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Boom! The howitzer from the point. That's Gibby unloading.
I think Stranke's seen enough of the second chance opportunities. Not even letting that one go wide. Just saying, all right, boys, let's take a breather here. Maybe get back in the O-zone.
Oh, Gibby out there talking to number 9, Fisher. It's funny. It's like some of these other games we call. These guys have played together for years. These teams, play on different squads throughout the year and then come together, as high school teams and meet up again. And it's always fun to hear some of the chatter out there between guys that have played together and just nice camaraderie on the ice. And then you get the chippy stuff too.
Oh, yeah. there's not a lot of love lost between these two squads. There's a lot of tensions built up over that long-term playing career, one against the other.
You bet. As Mearsy puts a nice hit on his man. Nice pass on up. Ben Parent with a great feed. Ross tries to feed it back to Mears on that one. Over to Ross on the far side. Nice little fake on that one. This comes across over to Harry Ross. Harry back down underneath. That was Mears looking for it. Carter Mears, number 18. Directing traffic out there in tight. Nice job by Parent. Comes away with this one. Gets caught up in traffic here. Look for a hit there on Mears, but he stepped out of the way. Nice heads-up play by Carter Mears. Got a fresh set of offense and defensive players out there for Hudson. Here they come, just a wheeling. There he is again. Carson Strappin into the zone, over the circle, makes a move. I mean, Carson, just been fun to watch tonight. He is grinding away, outworking the opponents right now. They go D to D on that one. Giblin on into the zone. Drop pass. Reese Richardson shot out front. Oh, we had Hamburg camping there for a second, looking to get that one off. Could not. Back to Giblin now, near side. Goes cross ice to Brody Dietz. Shot, score! Dietz, top shelf, baby!
Had a clear lane to the goal on that one. Maybe a bit of a screen by Hamburg, but nice saucer pass over from Gibby. Found Dietz in the corner, and the freshman buried it. 6-0, and hey, you talk about running time.
Wow.
Speak it into existence, manifested a little bit. Goodness.
My goodness. You could just see this momentum. It's just a snowball building right now, and Hudson is just riding the wave. What a shot by Dietz, 6:56. And that was number 21, Dietz. We'll hear the assist in a second. Back to live action.
Going to make the point, the old Aves after that 6th goal, like Chris Dowd spoke to for a second.
Assist number 2, Matt Giblin. That's Dietz from Giblin.
So Gibby picks up the assist on that one. Nice work by Giblin. Hunter Danielson sees a turnover in the zone. Hunter is a sniper, by the way, so I wouldn't give him those turnovers rolling around the slot area too often.
And we're gonna, in between that 6th goal, after 28 solid shots and a pretty good night in net, just not a lot of help from the defensive side, the Old Aves have made a goaltender switch. Standing in net right now is gonna be number 30, Will Seymour, 5'9" junior. He's gonna be replacing Stranky. Just a tough night for the goaltending squad, and not a whole lot he could do. He was standing out there on his head for most of it, but 6 goals is 6 goals. And sometimes you just got to give your main man a rest.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and letting this Seymour get into the action here, see a couple shots out of an A+ A caliber squad. That is Hudson. Not a bad deal. Whoa, oh my goodness. Mearsy knocking things out of midair. Almost has one real quick on Seymour. That's a welcome to this game.
Yeah, no warm-up necessary. You're going to get some shots. You're going to get them early from this Hudson team.
So we talked about it earlier. It is running time right now. So a 6-goal lead by Hudson. The clock will just remain in motion. So you mentioned it a little bit ago. I'll mention it again. We don't want any extracurricular. I can't even talk right now. Any extra action going on out there by either team?
No, certainly not. It's going to be a long season for both teams. You want to make every game count, and there's no sense in risking either injury or suspension for the opportunity of an extra little, bump or a big wood laid on. But we'll see how it closes out. Running time will certainly help that.
That's right. Finish on a high note. There's the cannonball himself. Nick Gillick hits the brakes. Oh my goodness, he had Strappin right in the middle there. Schultze shot. Oh, big time traffic there. Caught a skate. Reese Richardson again wheels off the board, shoots. That went into a defender here. Old Abe's up and out with it now. Really impressed by this Richardson, Strappin, and Gillick line. These guys have been just Thundercats on the ice out there tonight, hustling like crazy. Really fun to see what they've got up their sleeve. My goodness.
Absolutely. It just reassures you, too, as you move forward throughout, even past this game, despite the outstanding performance they've all had. When you can know, like we've talked about the depth all season, if you've got 3 lines that can go like this, I think you're pretty much set for a deep run.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've been super impressed by this one. Coach took that one right in the midsection there. Not a lot of padding right there typically. He's fighting through it, though. That a boy. That'll knock the wind out of you, I guarantee it.
You might have an imprint in there after the game.
Woo! Brody Dietz hitting the brakes there. Watches a little bit of snow fly and everybody cruise past him. Dietz putting on a little bit of a clinic. He'll flip that one on up. Hamburg gets a little bit of a check behind the play. 3:30 to go. Blocker save there as they're trying to go far side on our main man Ripper. Quick shot. That one sailed to the right of Ripper. Gathered up. Danielson. He's going to have a new stick build tonight. I think that's one or two he's lost tonight as far as broken. Trisha's going to be happy about that. I'm sure Dustin as well.
Right.
Back out to the point. Nice, quick puck movement. Maurer. I'll tell you, it looked like he worked the point once or twice. He caught that one, let it go. Then Parent sailed it on in, and Seymour will shut down that action. Again, just 3 minutes.
In the limited time he's seen, Seymour's been pretty solid seeing the puck thus far. One little scary opportunity for him, but if they can go 2 goalies deep, it's not necessarily a bad thing for this old Abe's team.
In on the draw, they win that one cleanly, goes back outside the zone. That was Alex Podrats in there, number 10 for Hudson. Podrats gets it, works around the guy, chips it over another one. Maurer out there in support, sends that one down low to Podrats. Ross out there with him, that's Sam Ross, number 9. I'll tell you, it's been a very impressive night by this Hudson squad. These guys have taken some lumps, taken some slashes, some, giving them back as well. But that old Abe's team, they came out these last couple periods, at least initially in the period, and frankly, the first 2 periods, Chippy, just really trying to wear this team down. And Hudson did a great job battling through it, keeping their wits, not getting kind of lured into that cheap, quick, secondary shot that's going to get you a penalty every time.
Absolutely. You got to credit the coaching staff and the team itself for the focus they maintained throughout this game. I think they knew in the back of their mind, like, hey, we have the ability to go get this one. We don't need to play their game. If we play our game, I think we'll have a result like that's being shown on the board right now.
Absolutely.
I also like to credit that Rice Lake game. I mean, the physicality that Rice Lake brought and the competitive edge that kind of, kept it close all game. Just another solid contest on Tuesday night. Hudson realized, all right, this is what the competition's going to be like. Let's bring it on Thursday. Let's really show what we got.
Yeah, quite a showing. That one looked like it bounced out of the zone and it's kept in by the old Abes. I'll tell you, hats off to Hudson tonight. Just about a minute to go. We'll hear Mr. Dove saying, there he is, right on cue. Really, really fun. If you're a Hudson fan, this is a fun game for you. This is a rival game that every year is starred on the calendar, and to have this type of result, pretty sweet. Tipped on in by Hudson. It'll be about the final shift out there, I would guess. Maybe we'll get another change. One of my highlights tonight's been number 17. He's played really well out there. 2 goals on the night. That's Carson Strappen with a couple of them. Also getting on the board tonight, Harry Ross was on the board. Kokendorfer on the board. Again, like I mentioned, Carson with a pair. Mearsy, number 18, Carter Mears with 1. And then Brody Dietz, number 21, also on the board. They're going to let her wind down, I think. No, we'll get a quick puck drop.
Yeah, that'll about do it for this one, Ken. And as this time winds down, hey, he saw some action. You got to give him some credit, but a beautiful shutout game for number 1, that A-Rip you love calling so much. He had a pretty solid outing despite the pressure maintained for the most part by the defensive core of the Raiders. Just an all-around team win.
He had, I'll tell you, Ripper had some key saves. The glove save off of Kelly that I remember. Another short-sider, they're trying to go under his blocker. A couple point blankers where he's got the angle cut down. He's just playing really well. And I'll tell you, those little things by your goaltender, maybe not little, those big things by your goaltender add up to momentum. And don't let, they're not letting the Abes kind of get back, sneak back in. And
absolutely.
Hudson with a great all-around team win. Very, very proud of the boys tonight. Great effort.
Hey, great effort all around.
Well, Ken Conan, Jake Danielson, and Adam Tilson. Telling you, thanks for joining us on the broadcast tonight. It's RaidersStreaming.com. You might find us on the old YouTube or Maybe find us on the River Channel, maybe on Facebook. Wherever you found us tonight, thanks again for tuning in. Your final against the Old Aves, it's Hudson on top by 6 of them. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time. Happy holidays.